I resell thrift store clothes for a living. Hey, my name's Alicia, and I know I make a lot of short videos online talking about things I pick up at thrift stores that can sell for $50 and above. Great finds, bolos, if you will, but honestly, that's not the reality of my everyday life as a clothing reseller. So I decided to go ahead and film a long video so you can see a realistic day in my life on a sourcing day. Today, me and a couple of my girlfriends hopped in the car and we went to a Goodwill retail store and also to the Goodwill bins. All in all, I probably spent about 4 or 5 hours today shopping, and you're gonna see I don't walk out with a ton of stuff, and that's actually completely normal. So if you're feeling a little discouraged, if you're trying to get into reselling, either full-time or part-time, don't worry, not every day is going to be a super blessed day. Sometimes you're just gonna find basic items that you can make a decent profit on. Today, red tags were 50% off at my Goodwill, and that's always something I consider when looking at items because sometimes our Goodwills will mark things up, and 50% off can definitely be a deal breaker on whether I pick something up or not. I wouldn't pay $7 for an American Eagle dress, even new with tags, but I would pay $3.50 for it. I think I can get $20, so that was a good flip in my opinion. This is something I've sold before. It's a brand new JJ's House dress. I've gotten $85 for these in the past, so it was red tag, so I got it for about $7. So $7 into $85 is definitely a good flip. I would put this on your bolo list. This was definitely the best thing I found all day long, unfortunately. Look out for anything with the Masters logo on it. This was a Peter Millar polo I did want to purchase. However, I got it in front of the window and we did notice this stain on it, so I left that one behind. Always check your items in front of a window. Most thrift stores are really dark. It's kind of hard to see flaws. This Lululemon crop top was super cute for under $5. I definitely grabbed that, and we're going to talk more about that piece at the end of the video. So after a few hours thrifting, that's all I walked out with, and a swimsuit for myself. We did stop by P.F. Chang's for lunch. I have been seeing P.F. Chang TikToks, and I have been getting a craving for it. I hadn't been here in about a decade. I had a horrible experience last time, but honestly, the food was really good. I got the lunch combo with the King spicy chicken. That was really good. I loved the noodles. I probably would get something else other than the egg roll next time. My friends got the sesame chicken and the Korean fried chicken. And then we also got some dumplings and crab wontons. After getting more energy from that food, we headed over to our Goodwill bins here in New Orleans. At our bins, we do have a retail store also attached inside. So this is a great place to go if you have a group of resellers. Some like the bins, some like regular retail stores. It's a great compromise here. The bins were really a miss this day. They were the busiest I have ever seen them, and I really didn't find much. Also, the whole time we were there, I only saw them change out one bin, which is not typical. Usually when we go, they change out an entire row. If you're unfamiliar with what the bins is, it's basically a thrift store where you purchase everything by the pound. So I'll put all the clothes I want to purchase in my buggy and I'll roll it up to the scale by the cash register, and then they weigh my items, and then I just pay by the pound. I believe our bins, it's about $2 a pound, something like that. So here's my pathetic little buggy. I don't have much in here, and actually I didn't even end up getting all of this. So let me quickly show you a haul. You can see everybody is in here today. Usually when we go, there's like maybe, I don't know, like 6 people in there with us, but it was packed today, y'all. So my friend Tanya found this. She decided not to get it. It's a Free People floral jumpsuit with these wide legs and kind of like a ruffled detail at the bottom. It was missing the straps, but it's a size large Free People. And once you start reselling and looking at thrifted Free People, you'll find that you hardly find anything above a size small. So that was kind of a unicorn, so I decided to get that. I don't buy Nike at regular retail stores. I usually only get it when I can get it for $1 or less. This is a tank top in a size extra large. So that's a good size. I think this will be one of the first things to sell. It won't sell for much though. I'll probably only get somewhere between $10 and $15 for that. I really wasn't finding much today. These Minnetonka flip-flops are not something I would typically ever pick up at the bins even. I haven't sold this brand in years, but because I didn't find a lot today, I decided, what the heck, I'm gonna throw them in my buggy, put them up for 15 or 20 bucks, and hopefully someone will want them. So y'all, that was everything I got. Here I am putting my pathetic little 3-item haul in my buggy to get weighed. I did want to show you what my friends found. My friend Jasmine found this cute little baby barefoot dream set and a Hello Kitty item for her sister. And then my friend Tanya also found this Ferrari backpack. Ferrari items can sell well. And then this was my favorite item that any of us found at the bins. This was a super cute little girl's Patagonia sweater. I love to search the kids sections. I have found a lot of Patagonia in the kids stuff, so definitely don't leave that section untouched whenever you're at thrift stores. So now I want to answer the #1 question I get on pretty much all of my videos whenever I show myself at thrift stores, show items, and kind of give y'all an idea of how much I'm going to get for them. So whenever you're out thrifting, I'm going to use this Lululemon long sleeve crop top that I purchased in my video that you saw earlier. What I do is I go on eBay, I go to the search bar, I type in the item, I try to use descriptive words, then I go to filter and I select pre-owned because most of the items I'm finding at thrift stores are not new, they are pre-owned, and then I hit sold, and then you can go through and you can kind of see what similar items are selling for. And then I also sometimes like to go on Poshmark for certain things. Lululemon is one of them. Sometimes Lululemon doesn't sell amazing on eBay, but it will on Poshmark. Now Poshmark, you want to filter it a different way. You want to go to availability, go to sold, and then you want to go ahead and go to sizes and click all sizes because Poshmark will automatically filter to your size. And you can see I'm getting a lot more relevant results here on Poshmark. So it's always good to check both platforms. Now, I know you guys see that there are some photos in here that are professional Lululemon photos. And I've also had the question on how do I find those photos, because you can see the professional ones are more likely to get clicked on. So if you want to get a stock photo, go to Google. Then in the search bar at the very right, you're going to see a little square button. From there, you can take a picture of any clothing item. It's going to come up similar items. And then I like to go to the search bar and type in the brand. That's going to pull me up very specific results. So you can see here, I found the exact crop top on lulufanatics.com, which is a great site. If you ever find Lululemon, you can get stock photos and style names of the items, and you can also see what similar items are listed for online. So this is a great website if you ever find Lululemon to go on to for your items to get those descriptive words and style names for your pieces. That'll definitely help it sell. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. If you enjoyed this realistic day in my life video, make sure to like this video and follow me so you can get updates whenever I post new Thrift With Me videos.